Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your timeless reading here on The Flow. I am AZMARi. Just a quick point of note, this reading is meant for the collective of Taurus. That is, if you have Taurus as your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus and Jupiter sign, or if you have Taurus as a stellium in your birth chart. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can feel free to Google your birth chart and check out whether you have any of those Taurus placements and see if it applies to you. Alrighty, Taurus, let's get into the reading and see what you need to know during this Soulversation. Ooh, the first card out is the Six of Wands. I was about to say Six of Swords, so you could be moving away from something. I'm hearing that song by Craig David, Walking Away. So, I mean, that song could apply to you. Remember, with each of my readings, it's really broad because I'm reading for the collective. So this could apply in your love life, your work life, your social life, any part of your life. So just, you know what's happening in your life. My job is just to, bring up certain topics for you to consider and look at, and, basically have time to soul search. That's why these are called Soulversations. Alrighty. So there we go. All the cards are out on the table. I mean, straight away, what I can tell from this is triumph over difficulty. Triumph over any person, place, or thing that is trying to have control over your mind, trying to have control over the way you live your life. And what I'm getting from you guys, especially because this is Bull Gang and you guys are known as the most stubborn, zodiac sign. But I believe that we all have aspects of all the zodiac signs in ourselves, but that's another conversation for another day. But you're bringing out that stubborn nature. You no longer want to interact with any person, place, or thing that's trying to mislead you for the sake of their own benefit. I'm hearing that some of you may have been misled to act a certain way towards a certain person. Mostly because you probably were in a situation or a relationship with somebody. This could be in your work, your romantic life, any type of place where people just were really good at manipulating you, manipulating your thoughts, telling you how to think, how to be. And in the past, that I feel like you've been through many cycles of this, and I feel like you've come through a situation where you recently, interacted with a person, place, or a thing, or a situation that taught you to move away from the things that you used to know, from the things that you're used to interacting with. And Taurus, you, out of all of the zodiac signs, find it the hardest to make changes. And so I feel like this is a really big part of your soul cycle, because you're finally learning that change is good. Change is good, especially when it affects your own life and you're choosing to act from your own space and let people deal with their own situations. Here at the back of the deck, we have the Temperance card, which is telling me that you're bringing everything back into balance. Your guardian angels are present. I'm hearing Archangel Michael really strongly. So some of you might really identify with Archangel Michael, who is guiding you to invest in yourself, to invest in people, places, and things that invest back into you. Archangel Michael is being able to open up your eyes to the people, places, and things that are truly investing into you, and not the people who are pretending to invest into you. So, maybe in the past, somebody may have paid you to do something in order for, to cover the proverbial wool over your eyes, for you to not see something through. But you're starting to take charge. You're starting to see that life has the elements of good and bad in it. in it, and you could either choose to stay where you are and stay stuck, or you could be the master of your ship and decide how you're going to move on. And you're learning that you're now only going to give to situations that give to you equally. You can see the scales over here. So this person is deliberating, what exactly in my life is giving me back the exact same energy that I'm giving them. Wow. Already super empowering, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's get into the cards that are here. So we have the Six of, there we go. We have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. So this is you being victorious and standing proud with regards to what you want in life, you know, not being apologetic towards any person, place, or thing that's trying to stop you from getting to what you know that you deserve in life. I feel like with this as well, this is you learning how to fully love yourself as you are, learning how to be dependent on yourself to make yourself happy, so that you can attract people, places, and things into your life that do the same for you, you know. And there we go, we have this card coming out. I feel like it came out for Aries too, if I'm not wrong. So you might want to check out the Aries reading, or you might have strong Aries placements in your charts. It might be helpful to you, but you know, free will, just go with what your gut is telling you. So here we have the Wheel of Fortune. You could see two people sitting on top of a wheel, and one person has been cast off of it. This is the universe leading you into a new karmic cycle. Although I want to refrain from using the word karmic, I feel into a new heavenly cycle, you know, because this is you learning how to remove, as I said, all the people, places, and things that are stringing you along, all the people, places, and things that are just, you know, or were just there to, you know, butter you up, to tell you what you want to know, what you want to hear, because they know that people with Taurus placements are very, you know, stubborn when it comes to changing themselves, and so it makes it kind of easier for people to manipulate you, because they know that, you know, Taurus is hardly ever changed, so their behavior is predictable. But this is you coming into full emotional intelligence, I want to say, being able to come from a space where you ask yourself the type of questions like, does this make me happy? Am I willing to give my time to this and not feel like I'm being drained? Is my cup being filled as much as I fill other people's cups? You know, and when it comes to, you know, any type of situation, whether it's love, work, situations, you're coming into a space where you are attracting people, places, and things that are of the same mindset. And that's what's helping the universe nudge you along and move away from this energy that you were in, you know, where some of you may have been put in vulnerable situations. For some of you, I'm hearing like homelessness, you know, some people put you in a situation where they manipulated you out of feeling like you might not have a home, feeling like you might be ostracized from society. For some of you, you may have even been injured, you know, but it's not that extreme for everybody. It's just different people, different situations. So take what resonates and leave the rest for everybody else. But as you see here, when you see the Tower with the Five of Pentacles, I see this as a good sign, because this is you realizing that those past situations were no good for you, and they kept bringing you back to this cycle. And I don't know if you've heard the saying of, you know, a house that's built on sand can never last. And so that's what this Tower energy is. The universe coming in to break everything, every place, every situation that was not built on a steady foundation. And as you can see, these shadow figures, so that's throwing out everything, as I said earlier, that doesn't apply to what is for your greatest good here. Now, specifically what's coming through is that you may have been dealing with a fire sign energy. So you may have been dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy that was very deceptive. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy that, you know, was very good at, throwing stones proverbially and hiding their hands, looking innocent and, all regal in public, but really and truly behind the scenes, this is what they are, stealing. This could be stealing your ideas, because when I see swords, it could have been it's mental energy. Someone could have been stealing your ideas. Somebody could have been in a situation where they were, manipulating you mind-wise. And so that's also a form of robbery, because when somebody is able to hijack your thoughts and make you think in a way that serves them, that's robbery, literally, long story short. But I'm feeling really optimistic for you guys, because of the prior energies that came out. I feel like this is a cycle that is coming to a close. And not only are you noticing that you need to get away from such energies, such manipulative energies, but you're also realizing that you need to forgive yourself for believing this person. You need to forgive yourself for, not thinking through situations. And so as we close this Soulversation, Taurus, all I want to say is that I just keep hearing triumph, 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 triumph. Now, only you know how that applies in your life specifically, but what I want to say is that you can definitely expect within either the next 7 days, 7 months, 7 weeks, something magical that is going to manifest in your life to show you that the universe has seen your self-work. The universe has seen, you going into retrospect, you introspecting, and also being able to forgive and be kind to yourself. So thank you so much, Taurus, for hanging out with me for this check-in Soulversation. If you're interested in booking a personal, you can do so in the link down below. Also, the March calendars are out, so you can feel free to go check out our online shop and shop one for yourself. Or if you have, a friend who's a Pisces, or a family member, or even a coworker that you want to surprise, you can go ahead to our shop and also buy a calendar for them as well. Until next time though, Taurus, namaste.